Um, I'm gonna trust that that is a good audio for this. Hi, hello. Um, my name is Beverly, but it's also Lucid. I think that's what I'm going with on this channel. Lucid Twilight, the same as my gamer tag. Um, how are ya? Uh, I am in a crisis, and no, I'm not talking about my mental health. I am talking about what my mental health will do to my plant that I am trying to keep alive. Yes, yes. I have one other plant. I believe it's a snake plant. I can't say the word, but you know what? Give me a second. Um, okay, so this is the type of plant I currently have. Uh, it's like a snaky plant looking guy. It has like the yellow on the edges and things here. Uh, it looks exactly like that. I call it Deku, Young Midoriya, for obvious reasons. I had to give this plant up and basically give it to my roommate, my ex, and he takes care of it. Um, so this is the first plant that I failed with. Um, so I'm going to show you. Uh, I'm going to show you my new hurdle here. SOS is a Pepperomia, obtusifolia, Vegeta, Vegetaria. I forgot the next one, but basically it means it has that variation around each leaf that is yellowish. It's not, it basically makes it more sensitive to light, as in it needs more sunlight. I did my research. Okay, I did my research, but it's also like one of those very forgiving plants that are like very easy to like not fuck up. So that's why I'm starting here. But just because it's easy to not fuck up, I still want to take like phenomenal care of it. I want this to be like, since we're shooting down here, I can be up here, you know what I mean? And then maybe I can take on more kinds of plants. Like I really would like a flower bed at my new house, and I would like a plant on my porch, maybe the back porch, and like maybe a couple house plants. But right now we're starting with a work desk plant, a peperomia, and I need help because I'm already confused. I did a lot of research. I watched a lot of different YouTubers cover this plant and the specific variation with the yellowing of the leaves and everything. And I just have questions. Okay, I have questions. So let's get to that. Okay. Okay. So, uh, what I'm pointing out here is like this weird trouble leaf, and like all of this damage is like what it came with. Um, it has like this weird bruising, that little like yellow bruising there, and I don't know what that's all about. But it also just has like other scrapes, this torn leaf and things. Like, do I get rid of the torn bit? Do I keep it there? I don't really know. But it feels very strong, very healthy. It doesn't feel super pliable. It feels strong. So I've just been, excuse me, holding on to them. You see me testing the leaf, like, can I snap it? And like some of the ones where I feel like they could be firmer, I will say that I could also snap it in half. So I'm not really sure like how firm is firm. I'm still getting a feel for that. And like this one has a little bit of browning at the tip. I also just think this is like damage from moving and stuff. And here I'm getting under the hood a little bit because there is some like weird things going on in here where there's damage, and it's just like, should I be concerned about these? These look very strong and healthy and everything, but first leaf that I showed you, what is that? Like, is that a sunburn? Is that a moving scrape? I have no idea. Now I'm showing like the little baby leaves. So these are clearly like growing in, but they're very pliable. They're very wiggly. Is that okay? Like, when do they get firm? When should I be testing for firmness? Now that leaf I just touched. Okay, actually this leaf, I think it's like phenomenal. It's super strong. Like, I don't even want to like pretend to bend it because it's like so fucking firm. I didn't mean to say the F word. And then that this leaf right here, it's firm. I could snap it, but it does have a little bit of give in the middle. And as you can see, I could talk a little bit. So like, where am I on the spectrum with that? Like, does that mean water more? I'm asking. SOS. There's more baby leaves. You can see that they're wiggly. Now I will say all the leaves closer to the soil are firmer than what's on top. Just saying. Don't know if that makes any sense, or that says anything. Now I'm showing the roots here because like there's a lot of roots just towards the soil, just like kind of peeking out, hanging out on top of the soil. And it's like I repotted this thing from its like original plastic planter. So there's a lot of fresh soil at the bottom. It's definitely not like rooting out the bottom or anything like that, not even close. But it's rooting through the top. And it's just like, okay, well, if I submerged it more, that leaf in the back, like where my face literally is, like the leaf in the fucking back, um, that would be more covered in soil. So it's like I feel like I put it in as deep as I could put it. But you know, like what's going on? Like, what about the roots? Now there's this weird, that's another question. Weird leaf is kind of being spliced. Is that fine? Is that normal? Is that from damage? Is that from moving? I have no idea. But she's weird. And I don't know about her. Okay. Now what I'm showing you here is the light that I bought. So this light has like a couple of different functions, uh, three different thermals. It's got like a mixed one, which is I think natural light, then it's got warm, and it's got cool light. And then it has three brightnesses for each. And I put that about 2 feet above the plant. And yeah, I'm not sure if my setting has enough lighting for it. I know I can take medium, low light, bright indirect light. And in a little bit, I'll show you how far away the windows are. But this thing is really neat because you just put the mount on the wall, and this thing just magnetizes to the mount. So there's a magnet on the light, and then there's just a metal ball on the mount, so you can actually swivel the light and everything. And then when it dies, because it's rechargeable, you just take it off the wall and you plug it into a C type and you charge it. So you can see the light there, but then you can also see the window. And here I do a bit of a shadow test because I heard that if it's like fuzzy or whatever, it's like light shadow and it's fuzzy, then that's good for indirect, um, indirect bright light. That means I did it good. I don't know. Tell me your thoughts. Now I'm showing you that usually when I water my plant, like before this video, I would water about 30 milliliters. I would just spray a bunch on the top, wait 3 days, see if anything happened. If nothing happened, I would water it again because that soil on top would just completely dry out. And I'm like, okay, this thing is thirsty, right? It has to be thirsty if it's completely drying out within 3 days. That just doesn't match any of the my gel polish is coming out. Any of the research that I saw. So I did some research and I've seen people bottom feed their plants. And sometimes even add hydrogen peroxide. I don't know the science of hydrogen peroxide. I'm also like a noob. So I didn't. I used filtered tap water here. Um, and I have a waterproof container. You can just see me like checking it out, making sure that it isn't going to leak on me. Oh my gosh, I'm moving the wrong shite. That's why I make myself bigger because, yeah. Oh my god, that's too big. Ah! Okay, I'm panicking. Okay, anyways, I'll just go back. I'll just go back over here. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Um, well, anyways, I got the water in the freaking bottom. It's not going to leak or anything. This is literally me at work. This is what I do when work gets slow. I either do this, I do research on my computer, or I read. So that's just regular water at the bottom. And then I also went ahead. Oh, I think I'm literally like talking to somebody, like taking a customer. Oh my god. Anyways, uh, oh my god. Anyways, so I also watered it on the top, and I gave it a thorough soaking. And where I saw dry soil, I made it not dry. I like using this little wash bottle because I can really get in between the roots and everything without like tipping and doing weird things. I'm very clumsy. That's the only reason why I'm using it, and it's nice and like concise and out of the way at work, so it's not like I have like a weird watering can. And if this thing falls over, it's not gonna make a mess, you know. So it works great for my little plant at work. Okay, so don't judge me. But do judge how much water I'm giving this plant and how I'm giving it to them and how often in my judgment, right? So like I have some tacoy leaves, not crazy, but I have some tacoy leaves, and then the water kept drying out very fast. The soil kept drying out very fast. So I'm like, okay, am I not giving it enough water? Okay. These are my questions. These are my questions. And I think that's the end of the video. Um, so yeah, help a sister out. I don't know what I'm doing. And again, I have a Pepperomia obtusifolia, yellow edges, and I just need feedback. I try to do my research and everything, but I'm in a weird mental area where I am not as independent as I typically am, and it's been rough. So, any feedback at all, whether it's comments, whether you want to make a whole video addressing all of these um, questions, that would be very helpful. Um, I am just trying to do the things that I know I love. I don't want to say used to love because I still love them. I just am in a rough spot. And creating videos is one of them. Creating in general is one of them. And posting and things is one of them. So instead of waiting for for the for the for the mental stability to be able to sit and game or any of the other things like hair videos I normally like film and stuff, I'm going to start filming my current passions, my current hyperfixations, and heck, maybe I'll even get into more of the mental health stuff. But for right now, I would really love help on this. Whether you make another video, I will watch it. I will literally take out a journal and take notes. I really should have. Yeah. If someone actually helps me with this, I will show you the notes that I have been taking on this little project of mine because I quite am hyper focused on bright indirect light plants and how to take care of them. It's um, it's helping me. So, yeah, comments, a video response, I will watch them, I will take notes, and I will make a video response to it with an update to my Pepperomia to see how it all pans out. And I asked a lot of questions about my own personal um, curiosities and concerns about my plant, but if there's anything that you saw that I didn't talk about that you think that I should know about, let me know. Um, the planter has one drainage hole at the bottom and it's ceramic. I know some people had different thoughts on the type of plant versus like terracotta versus like plastic and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. Um, my soil is not fast draining. It's a mixture. Like the top part is fast draining and the bottom is, I don't know, generic soil. Uh, yeah, maybe I should uh, look into that. And then also, I was planning on getting some crystals to put on top, like some pink quartz and things like that. Very crunched up little bits, like pebbles. We're talking pebbles, just to put on top for aesthetic. But then also because I think it's a fast draining material, so I can either like mix it into the soil or put a couple on the top because I do want to still be able to like check the soil. Okay, these are just my little ideas. At night, sometimes I'll leave the light on and I'll go probably until like 9 or 10 o'clock, so it gets some extra sunlight for when the sun's going down, or light when the sun's going down. I don't know if that really makes a difference. On cloudy days, I turn on the light. Um, I try to have the light on more often than not because I'm just not sure how good that distance from the window to my desk is. It's about 10 feet, like through the window. So I'm not sure if that's too filtered or not. So I use my little light guy. And if I don't really need to use it, let me know. I can use it on a different plant in a different setting, you know? Uh, okay, I've rambled long enough. Thank you for the help if you helped me. Goodbye.